Hey, what's up, Ben? Good to see you. Feels weird streaming like this. You are. It started 45 seconds ago, but hopefully it'll start going crazy. I've seen a lot of good things from these streams, so we'll see. It's gonna be fun though. There we go, 3 viewers. What's up, everybody? Ooh, end of the year collection video. Definitely not by the end of the year. It'll be a beginning of 2025 collection video. I am very busy with the end of the year. All sorts of other video stuff. And just life. But how's the audio, by the way? I know you guys can hear me. But is it like really grainy or something? Or does it seem good? What's up, why not? Fortnite indeed. Sounds good? Awesome. Anything specific you'd like to see me flip? You got the collection just chilling over there. Well, thank you for stopping by, Ben. Have a good sleep. Which Balisong do I think is the quietest? That is a good question, actually. Let's see. The Frank P. Where's Frank P? There it is. It's quiet when it fans, but a little bit louder when it closes. I would say this is the quietest, though. Either that or the Thai Kraken, when it is tuned pretty poorly, is pretty quiet. But mine is pretty well tuned. Oh, wow, 40 viewers. That happened quick. Hello, everybody. Drop questions in the chat or whatever, and I will read all of it. Which Balisong? Okay, I already went through that. Hi. Both of you, Gamerboy Jam and Inked Flips, welcome. It's going to be a fun stream. Okay, if I get to 100 concurrent viewers, I'll flip the big guy. But for now, let me pull out this thing. None of you have seen this yet. I have a video on it coming tomorrow. This was a gift from Lycan Blade, good friend of mine, fellow YouTuber. It's really weird. It's some sort of a Balisong thing with like this handguard and a latch. It's so weird, but it does kind of flip. Just not, obviously not well. It's a lot of fun though. I'll carry it around sometimes just for fun, you know. Put that back. Cool butterfly knife collection, man. Thank you, E1 Illusion. What's your most expensive Balisong and what's your favorite ones / preferences in a Balisong? Thank you, Logan Wan. That is a great question. My most expensive Balisong I have is this guy right here, the Hanson Metals Solo. This guy costs roughly $1,000 if you were to buy it new. I got it for $700 and I refurbished it a little bit. I did all this coloring job on it, the jeweling pattern. What up, Mystic? Good to see you. But yeah, the Solo's awesome. Ugh. So this is by far my most expensive. The runner-up would probably be my custom Light Tech. This guy's worth around $800, I'd say. It's pretty fun. I love this thing a lot. I kind of got my own color scheme here. Got blue and red. It's pretty sweet. And my preferences, I like skinnier, lighter Bally's. Like the Tsunami is my all-time favorite, as it should be for anybody who's flipped a Tsunami, usually. It suits all my preferences perfectly. Do I still do airsoft? I do. I did airsoft yesterday. We had a holiday-themed airsoft war at my place. Had 20-ish people out. It was a great time. We had people dressing up as Santa and all that stuff. It was really cool. Do I have a Prisma or a Seraph? Well, I pulled out the Opus. That's the closest thing I have to a Seraph. It's the Seraph brother, basically. And I sold my Prisma. I was not a huge fan of it. Didn't flip it very much. But now I got this guy. So I am, however, sending this off. So my last Machine-Wise product will be the Totori. Totori's pretty cool. I'll make a review on it at some point. Man, it's so bouncy, I could barely grab it. Okay, let's read the chat a little bit. Who are your top 3 Balisong YouTubers? Okay. Will Hirsch, I just love the quality. It's amazing content. By far the best, I would say. Production value-wise. Let's see. Ethan, Blade Bias, you kind of got to give it to him. He has done a lot. And Ghost Flipping is really high up there too. I love watching Ghost. Been watching him since the beginning. Cool to see how far he's come. What's my favorite budget flipper? Okay. For me, it is the Teflon Volp. This thing is phenomenal. I love it so much. Sounds amazing. Flips really well. It's from Bally's, the brand that has sponsored me and has sent me out this beautiful thing and created it, along with Will Hirsch, of course. But this is one of my favorite budget flippers. I love the balance, love the sound, and it's great. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Eric? Good to see you. And we got Ghost. Oh, I was just talking about you, Ghost. What's your less known Balisong? Let's see. My least known Balisong. Let's see. This guy isn't known too well. This is the Live Chioni. It's made by a smaller maker. He is mainly Instagram based, doesn't have a site or anything like that. The Chioni's pretty cool. I love it. It's kind of heavy, but it's really fun. And I just threw it. Another of my less known flippers would probably be the Glider Bermuda. You never see people talking about this ever anymore. Yeah, you never see it. And I don't know how I still have this thing. I bought it for like $40 from a friend, the Balisong Bear, and it's just stuck with me. Never flip it, and it's not very well known. Good timing indeed. You got a Teflon Volp too? Yeah, Teflon Volp is amazing. Oh yeah. If Ghost does another stream tonight, he will most likely hit 10K subscribers, which is a huge milestone. Absolutely massive. I would definitely recommend doing that, Ghost. You will get it before the end of the year. Just one more stream. Do I prefer clacky or ringy noises? I like rings. Ringing noises for Balisongs are kind of where it's at for me. I love anything with speed channels. The Madco, love the sound of this. This was my favorite sounding Bally for a long time until I got the speed channel Kraken. And then, of course, the Teflon Volp is one of my favorite sounding Bally's of all time. You've been waiting for this for a while? Yeah. Okay, Ghost is streaming again tomorrow. Don't miss that, guys. Go subscribe to Ghost. Should I get a Barracuda V2? or a Prisma on Reddit? That's a good question. Barracuda V2, a lot of fun. I actually just tuned this yesterday. I was having a lot of play. It's a lot better now. It's actually coming loose already. I just need to tighten the screws. But the Barracuda V2, a lot of fun. This is one of my most fun flippers, I'd say. Every time I pick it up, it's just so unique. It's really chunky, but that chunkiness doesn't affect the balance at all. It has an adjustable balance, which is really cool, but kind of the same construction actually as the Prisma. Comparing this to the Prisma, Prisma's more standard, I'd say, but it's also on the unique side. This is just far more unique. I would honestly take the Barracuda, though. Barracuda V2 is pretty awesome. And I sold my Prisma and kept this, so... Let's see, keep reading chat. What's my favorite budget Balisong? Okay. It's still the Teflon Volp. It hasn't changed in the last 5 minutes. Teflon Volp all day, I think. At least in my collection. Because you can get stuff like the Orion 1.5, which is really, really good. I actually don't have one in my collection, which is kind of weird. I will one day, though. Also, kind of more mid-range, but on the cheaper end. Sirius V4 comes in at 150, and it's really good. The Sirius V4 review is my favorite video I've ever done on this channel, by the way. Okay, what is my favorite post/edits from this year? That is a really good one, Mystic. My favorite edit of all time came out last week. It is the Dubmo Blade LDY competition edit. I don't know why, but that video blew my mind. It was just crazy. I've literally watched it 6 times, not just because I'm a judge for the LDY competition, but because I wanted to show all my friends. Every time I was with a friend, I would show them his entry, and that was just the coolest edit I've ever seen. You have a Tie Kraken Live Blade, a Wing, a V3 Kraken Trainer, and a Glider Pacific. What do you think I should get next? Okay, so it looks like Squid. The Glider Pacific is pretty unique, so you kind of got the unique longer Bally factor. If you really like that, you could go with something like a Machine-Wise product, which are generally longer, like a Glider Pacific. Or you could go for something like, kind of on the opposite end, a Squid Industries Hydro. Shorter. It's Tie. It's by Squid. You obviously like the Tie Kraken. So the Hydro is another safe bet. I actually love the Hydro, especially the DLC one. I have 2 Hydras right now. DLC and this, my old one, which I have now traded. I will be shipping it out next week once the tradee is ready for it. But yeah, I think those were good, safe bets. Canyon. I don't have my Canyon right now. My Canyon was stolen by my friend. He's been getting into flipping, and I was happy to let him borrow it. Oh yeah, Mystic. If you did tutorials, that would be crazy. You kind of want to get a Prisma Pro, huh? I kind of sold my Prisma Pro. Kind of weird. I loved my Prisma Pro for a long time, and I did sell it. Someone made me a great offer for my Prisma Pro, and my Opus. So I was able to sell 3 things, get a big wad of cash. I've shipped out 2 of them already. He's paid me for 2 of them, and now I just got the Opus. Gonna anodize this guy and send it off to that guy. But the Prisma Pro, it's good. It really is. If you are okay with the unique length of the Prisma Pro, which was kind of what turned me away from it, then you'll probably like it. It definitely flips good. It's got that nice, I don't know, it's got a Kraken-esque feeling. It's very consistent, very good in a lot of ways. Its only flaw is the fact that it's long, and that is a preference flaw. I don't like longer Balisongs. But, you know, if you don't know if you like longer Balisongs, I guess you could go for it, experiment. If you find a Prisma Pro, might as well. They're really easy to sell nowadays because they're discontinued. But you don't see them going up very often either. So, and I feel like I'm just really neglecting my flipping right now. I've been so busy lately that I haven't been recording clips really or flipping a ton, and it's kind of sad. I miss the good old days of me having a lot of time and just going nuts on my flipping. Those days will come back, trust me. Christmas break is this week, so got some time off work, and I can invest a lot more time into my flipping, that kind of thing. Let's see if I can hit a double scissor. Almost. There we go. I think I'm falling behind on chat a little bit. Yes, I love ghost flipping. We all do. Can you tell us what you voted for best sounding Bally for the awards? Voted for this guy. Review coming very soon. You've seen the Barracuda V2 vid, and it looks sick. Yeah, Barracuda V2 is really fun. Really, really fun. That review, or if you're talking about the video I made, it wasn't a review, it was an unboxing. That was a wild video because I did not expect this. It showed up in my mailbox one day. I rushed in here to make a video. I didn't even know if I was able to keep it. But Serge, or Sergey, BB Barfly himself, he runs a one-man shop producing these amazing Balisongs. And he sent it out, and I was absolutely blown. My mind was. So, yeah. Got a Firefly with a Superfly blade. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What's up, Arctic? Good to see you. Cheapest trainer I have. It's got to be the good old Squiddy. I got this Time Mod Squiddy for 15 bucks, believe it or not. There's a guy on Instagram selling 2 of them for 30. So I bought 2. I gave one to a friend to get him into flipping a little bit. And I kept this one. So 15 bucks is kind of my record for cheapest trainer. For 15 bucks, which is not what you go for. They go for 50 new. But for 15 bucks, well worth it. For 50, no. You can get stuff like the Canyon for 50. And the Canyon by Nabali's is amazing. Can you make a long-form version of this vid, please? Oh, let's see. What do you mean? Yeah, come back to me with that. Like, make it kind of that way? I don't want it that way. I want it this way. Do I have a BRS bare bones? I don't. I flipped one, though. It's pretty good. Do I have a Volp? A normal Volp? I do. And it is in pieces right now. Closest thing I got is the Teflon Volp, which I love, of course. This thing is absolutely amazing. And I also have the Volp Pro, which is also pretty fun. This one was a giveaway, and the winner of the giveaway has not claimed it yet. So I got to reach out to them eventually and just figure things out. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do another drawing. Same with the wing winner. Neither of them have gotten back to me. So kind of crazy. They have $200+ Balisongs that they have won, and they have not claimed them yet. What's up, Orange Dino? Good to see you. Do you prefer handle bias, blade bias, or maybe neutral? I am a more neutral flipper. So the best way for me to explain kind of my preferences would be the Tsunami. This thing is generally a more neutral flipper. It has an adjustable weight system to where you can add little pins down here, 3 in each handle. I'm rocking 0 pins in this. So this is the most neutral a Tsunami can be. It even has titanium hardware, which is lighter than steel hardware. So that is kind of where I like it. So yeah, I would say I'm a neutral flipper. Blade bias Can be fun to an extent, but nothing crazy. I lost my Canyon, and I'm trying to decide whether to get another Canyon or a Frank P. What would you recommend? Okay. So the Frank P, a lot of fun. It's plastic. It's light. I actually really, really like it. For $30, you cannot beat it. This is definitely second place in my cheapest Balisong trainers I own list. However, it is still plastic. And a plastic Balisong just doesn't flip as good as a metal Balisong. That's kind of a thing. So I would recommend you get another Canyon. If you had a trainer version, maybe get the false live version because that's really fun. It is not sharp. It can't hurt you, although it does look like it. And the Canyon trainer is pretty cool as well. But I would recommend you get another Canyon. Jackson's def going to place high with that. LDY comp is pretty sick. It is. Yeah, he is going to do really well, I'm sure. I believe he already has scored 2 10s. So that's kind of crazy. What brand should you recommend for beginners, Squid or Nabali's? For beginners, I would highly recommend Nabali's. That is not purely due to my affiliation with them. I genuinely would recommend them. Because something like the Teflon Volp, which I have mentioned way too many times in this stream, this thing is like $65. A normal Volp is like $55 right now. A Canyon can be $40. And they even have the extrusion for like 50. They have the cheese for 80. And a lot of the people who I've gotten into flipping, I've gotten like 6 people into flipping. The one that has taken off, or one of the ones that has taken off the most, he has borrowed 2 of my Nabali's products. He's borrowed 2 more of them, but he's returned them, the cheese and the Teflon Volp. And then he has bought his own. So he loves Nabali's, and he is a beginner. He is growing very quickly, and Nabali's is getting there. Squid is definitely the best Balisong brand out there, in my opinion, just for everyday products, just for the best products. And Squidial is like their cheapest option besides a plastic one. And you definitely want to start with metal, I would say. It's just better. But the Squidial, it's on washers. It's not as cheap as a lot of the other Nabali's products. So I can't really recommend Squid as the best beginner brand. They are the best overall, though, especially for grails. Do I have a Volp? If so, can you name it Riptide? Well, it's kind of dead. So sure. I lost my Orion 1.5, and now I don't have a live blade. My tie Kraken is getting customized by BA Bally's right now. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I don't know when you'll get that back. It might take a little bit. BA, he has some very high-quality work, but I know he takes some time with it. That kind of stinks that you lost your Orion. I'm sorry about that. But tie Kraken is going to come back looking sweet. What's the difference from the Prisma V2 and the Prisma Pro? Good question. I've had both of them. So, funny story. In the very beginning of the Prisma Pro, when it was released, I don't know what to flip right now. Let's flip that. When it was released, it was the Prisma V2. But a lot of people were calling it the Prisma Pro because it just seemed like a generally good name for something like a second version of it, the Prisma Pro. It kind of went together really well. But then Machine-Wise decided to upgrade it to a fully new metal, the 7075 aluminum from 6061, and that became the Pro. So the Pro that we all knew and loved, that might help with the echo a little bit. The Pro that we all knew and loved became the V2. And that is why one of my thumbnails from a long time ago with the V2 shows it as the Prisma Pro, and the other thumbnail with the same Bally shows it as the V2. Kind of weird. Mystic, can you do some tutorials? Yeah, come on, Mystic. That's the second tutorial comment. That would be awesome. Got a cheese today? An awesome Arctic. That's sweet. I'm okay at using a butterfly knife, but I need a better one. But they're so expensive. Look at Nabali's. You can go to Amazon and find them there, or I have a link to them in my description of this channel and my videos and stuff like that. They are definitely probably your cheapest bet for a quality Bally. Anywhere from 40 bucks, you can get a good quality Balisong. Have you ever gotten cut by one of these? Oh yeah. Yep. Consequences do come, but it's very rare now because I have improved a lot, and a lot of my Balisongs have dulled. Not on purpose, it's just over time as you drop them, the edges get worse as you open cardboard boxes, stuff like that. I'm gonna flip this guy. Yes. What's up, Skull Flipper? Good to see you. Are the Seraph V2s shorter than the OG Seraphs? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they are exactly the same. The only difference was the geometry for the blade was slightly changed. Very, very slightly. Just to fit the like customizable blade thing. You're so good at flipping. I'm terrible. Thank you. My flipping, trust me, is a lot better when I'm not holding a phone and looking through it. A little bit of delay. It's really weird. I'll get used to it eventually. I've been trying to learn that a lot more. But I appreciate it. You've only been flipping for 3 months. That would explain it. I've been flipping for... It's been 2 years now. Wait a second. Today's the 22nd. I believe tomorrow is my 2-year flipping anniversary. So that's pretty cool. I just realized that. Hello, Carlita Portillo. Welcome. Can you name your Volp Riptide? Sure. Why not? We will call my Volp Riptide. EPS Wraith. I don't have one, but I do have a tie Wraith that I slapped a latch on just for fun. It has a little latch hole, and I had a random latch. So I put a latch on my tie Wraith. Kind of random. But you know what? It's okay. I really want EPS to restock their Wraiths. One day that'll happen, and it's going to be a glorious day. Okay. This stream has not gotten up to 100 viewers yet. That is my goal. I'm trying to flip the Squiddy XL. We're going to do that at 100 if we get there. Hello from France. Hello from not France. Welcome. What are your weirdest Balisongs? I've been waiting for that question. I pulled this guy out a little bit earlier. There weren't very many of you watching then. Look at this guy. I got this thing in the mail the other day. It was a gift from a friend. Very weird. It's borderline a Balisong. Like, it flips. It has a latch. I'd call it a Balisong. That's one of my weirdest. I also got this guy. Another gift from a friend. It was free. It's awesome. And it's tiny. And then lastly, my weirdest actual Balisong has to go to the Flyfather. This thing is really short. It doesn't chaplain. I'm going to try one, though. That's as fast as you can go on a chaplain, and then it falls off. And believe it or not, it is partially made by Squid Industries. So the quality is definitely there, though. It's just the design does not want to flip good. Can I trade knives with you? Yeah. Hit me up on Instagram or Discord. The Buffness 5809 on Discord, or just the Buffness. And yeah, you can talk to me there, and I will trade knives with you as long as you have good stuff to trade. Who won them? I don't remember their names. They were very just random names, nothing that stuck in my head, but I have them listed, and I announced them in my video announcing the giveaway winners. But yeah, I really need to get them to respond. Can you make a shorter version of the vid and post it so we can watch it even after the stream? Gotcha. It won't be shorter, I don't think. But yes, I can make this public at the end, so anyone can see it. That's a good idea. Thank you. It's an optional thing if you want to make this public after the stream. And I think I did one time. Oh, we're at 80 viewers. We were getting close. All 80 of you, welcome. How do you like the wing, and how would you compare it to some other Balisongs? Good question. So this is the only wing I have right now. It's the giveaway winner wing. The wing is awesome. It was the first Balisong Nabali's sent me for free. It was like their welcome to the team gift when they sponsored me. And I flipped the wing for like 5 days. Because I was at Blade Show. I mailed all of my knives to the show, came home, and this was waiting for me. And this was all I had to flip besides a Squiddy Bee, which I was really sick of flipping because I had been flipping it for a couple days already. And the wing really made, I don't know, it was awesome. I loved the wing. 91 viewers, guys. We were getting very close to flipping that Squiddy. But I would recommend the wing. I think it's a great option. A lot of people really love it. I don't really know anyone who hates it. It's got nice rounded handles. Similar feeling to the Tsunami. You have a good texture, which is super nice. You have bushings, which is great. Insanely good tolerances, which Nabali's has been really proving their capabilities on lately. It's a false live blade, so it can be sharpened if you so choose, or you can just get a full-on trainer. And it's got cool colors. I really like the wing. I don't flip it enough, sadly, because I have a Tsunami, and the Tsunami is my favorite Bali ever. But the wing, pretty darn cool. Okay. Everybody in chat, feel free to, or everybody watching, feel free to type in chat. I will get to you as soon as I can. Do a drawing for those two with the people in the chat. Man, might have to. Sasori, Tai Sasori, and Totori. I have Totori. I have tried Tai Sasori. It's pretty cool, actually. I think I did prefer it to this. It was very... It wasn't very heavy, but it was heavier. It was very well built. Like, you could run that thing over with a tank, and it would probably knock over the tank or something. It had a really cool adjustable weight system just like this, but it was implemented a little better. I know they're pretty much the same, but I did prefer the channel. And Totori, I sadly don't flip it enough. It's kind of weird to the point where I'm not flipping it as much as I wish I did. I just kind of leave it aside. Kind of sad. Can I trade with you? Yes, I can trade with you, Tristan. Just hit me up on Instagram. I am the Buffness on Instagram. Any of you can follow me. I have a public profile, and I'm technically trying to hit 1,000 followers by New Year. I'm at 902 right now. Kind of a stretch, but you never know. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, Tristan, or message me on Discord, and we can talk publicly or privately there, and we can figure out some trades. You got to go. See ya, Samuel. Hello, Simple Flips. Welcome. I do like the Teflon Volt. Okay, it's not my fault. You guys keep opening doors for me to talk about the Teflon Volt. It really is awesome. Squiddy Owl is probably the quietest. Oh, good point. Let's see. I don't think so. And then go back to Teflon Volt. Closing. I think the Squiddy Owl may have it, but just fanning is so quiet. I think I still got to give it to the Frank P. Okay, let's see. You have your solo. I do have my solo. It is right here. Talked about this a little bit earlier, really early actually in the stream. Tuned this thing a while back, like a fresh tune. Got new hardware from Joe, and it really fixed the tolerances, actually. Made it sound really good. Brought back the bounce. And the solo is a lot of fun. I really enjoy flipping it a lot. And some days, there will be little spurts where I just pick up the solo and I can't put it down. And those days are always really good. Do you still have your Thai Kraken? Heck yeah, I do. This is my, one of two Thai Kraken. I've only seen one other of these in the wild, the Damascus bladed tie kraken. So I had to wait 4 hours in line at Blade Show West to get this blade, and then I bought the handles shortly after at the show and made the greatest tie kraken to ever exist. It's truly the grail tie kraken, and it's worth like, I could probably sell it for 800 bucks. That's what I saw one go for once. But I'm not going to. I love this thing a lot. I've been flipping it a lot today, actually, because I got titanium weight pins for the ends of the handles. This thing comes with 10 in each handle. I put in 3 of the titanium ones, and it equals roughly the weight of 7, maybe. That could be completely wrong, but that's what it feels like. This is the best balanced tie kraken I've felt so far. Do you have a CSGO knife? I don't. You're talking about the Kirby ones, right? Yeah, I don't have any of those. They're pretty cool, though. I'd like to try one. What's up, Crossfire? Welcome. Do you have to adjust your balisongs over time by tightening the screws so they do not fall out? Yes. I tighten the screws all the time. I have like 6 screwdrivers. I always carry one with me. It's in a little Zippo lighter. It's really cool. But I tighten my balisongs a lot. Not really so they don't fall out. They technically stay in place really well, but they will come loose a little bit, and if I tighten them, the tolerances will stay tight. Like this Tsunami, it doesn't move. It has really good tolerances and still swings perfectly because I tighten it. I'm going to keep flipping the Tsunami, actually, until someone tells me otherwise. Should I get a Prisma Pro over something like the Totori/Sasori trainer from someone? And what are the differences? The main difference between the Prisma Pro and a Totori or Sasori, this Prisma Pro and Sasori, I guess, are both aluminum, but the Sasori is a normal length. The Prisma Pro is longer. The Totori is titanium, and Totori trainers are actually really good. So out of all those, I would say the Totori trainer is better. Oh, whoa, wait. We hit 100 viewers. Kind of making this a big deal. Doesn't need to be. But whatever. I've been wanting to flip this thing for a while. I don't even know if it's in frame. Yikes. Squiddy XL is so fun. Oh, back down to 98. Putting it away. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Balisong Z right here. But yeah, I would recommend a Totori trainer first over those because it is titanium. But it's more expensive. Besides titanium. Yeah. You latch, yeah. I'm going to take that latch off very soon. Why would you put a latch on it? That's gross. Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm really behind on chat. Holy cow. Hello from Florida. Can you show me what you're doing there slowly? That's about as slow as I can go. You have a CSGO Karambit. I do have a Karambit, actually. Not right here, but I have one. You got a Superfly Cuda Blade with Firefly handles. Do you think it'll flip good? Yes, it'll flip great. Flip an Orca. I don't have an Orca. 84. What do you think is the best machine-wise product? Probably the Taisasori. I could be more biased towards that because I've only flipped it a couple times, and it was really good. And I have a Totori, and it's awesome. But I think the Taisasori is better. That is an unpopular opinion, though. Everyone loves the Seraph or the Opus. What titanium trainer should I buy? I've heard the titanium Kraken trainer, the titanium Crack-A-Racken trainer, is really good. And I have not flipped that trainer, but it's really good from what I've heard. What do you think the Series before? Why do you think it disturbed my flow? Good question. I don't know. So I keep going back to it. It does grow on me a little bit. But there's just something about it. I don't really know. I've never been able to figure it out. By the way, I do have a new one now. LDY got this out to me very quickly after I ran the old one over with a car. Yeah. Series before, though, very fun. Don't buy a tie trainer. Do buy a tie trainer. Well, I guess the Thai Live Blade is good too. Also, the Astra. I've flipped an Astra. It's really, really good. By Thomas Balisong. What do you think is the best Balisong for rollovers and fanning? Holy cow, I'm very behind on chat. I just scrolled down. Best Balisong for rollovers? Probably, honestly, I would say, like, the Volt Pro, because of how handle biased it can be with these weights. Like, it chaplains so good. It rollovers really good. I can probably inverse chaplain it pretty well, which is a really hard trick for me to do for some reason, because I never practice it. But it really does stick. It's very sticky. Flip the Squiddy XL. Already did. I have the Zerblasted Tonto Thai Kraken. BA is customizing it with a Sakura Blossom design. That is awesome. Is the Arm Shark Tsunami similar to the real one? Yes. However, this guy right here, this is not my Tsunami, by the way. That's my Tsunami, the one on the right. This is a Bali Plus Tsunami clone. I did not buy this. This was sent to me for tuning. I've tuned it a tiny bit, just basically for this stream while I was waiting for my phone to charge. It's great. It actually flips a lot like a Tsunami. But I'd say it's honestly the closest to the real Tsunami, accuracy-wise. Okay, I flipped it for 3 minutes and then sent it off. Dang. Where'd you get the titanium weight pins? I just bought them from Squid. They are Tsunami weight pins, actually. They fit perfectly. And I'm happy with them. Yeah, Squid site. Do a pinky roll. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't think that was in frame. Whoops. Man. Okay, I hope you can see it. Let me just do one more. There we go. That was a couple. Hopefully you can see those. Do I use Loctite? I don't. Something like Carbon Honey? Yes, Carbon Honey is my favorite lube. Ola Benjamin, one of my channel members. First one in the chat. Welcome. What was your favorite part? Oh, actually, Crossfire is a member too. Just on a different account. What was your favorite part about Blade Show West? The competition. Watching WCFC was phenomenal. It was the coolest competition I've ever witnessed of any sort. And I absolutely loved my time there. Yeah, we flipped the big boy. Is there a Balisong you have where you don't need to constantly tighten the screws? Good question. Really good question, actually. It's probably the Tsunami, honestly. I know I used this earlier when I was talking about tightening it, but when you crank this thing, it doesn't really come uncranked. So, okay, I think I'm still really behind. What is the best Arm Shark clone? I haven't flipped any of them besides the Tsunami clone, so I kind of got to go with that. Tsunami Trainer is your dream knife, but I don't have a lot of money. Do you think it would be worth saving up for like half a year to get it? The Tsunami Trainer is probably the best titanium trainer. I don't know why I said the Thai Kraken was, well, I guess budget. More budget, at least not budget at all. But Tsunami Trainer is awesome, for sure. What do you think of Frankenforge? Frankenforge is really cool. I've met him before at a Blade show, flipped his stuff. It was really fun. What's up, Arctic? Welcome back. You haven't flipped any machine-wise Balisongs. Is there a way I could flip them without waiting till Blade show? Should I trade my custom Thai Kraken to try them out since that's the only one similar? No, I would not trade your custom Thai Kraken for it. I would wait till Blade show or just try to buy one. Machine-wise stuff is cool, for sure. But you can get better stuff, in my opinion. See a Crossfire. Thai Kraken or Arm Shark Tsunami? The Thai Kraken over the Arm Shark one, for sure. It's getting hot up here. Gotta open my window. Let's see. What do I flip? Okay, someone tell me what to flip. Yeah, definitely the Thai Kraken, though, is the best. Unless you just meant or a normal Tsunami, then Tsunami all day. $475 for a Tsunami trainer. Is there another alternative under $100? Yeah, you can get a Tsunami trainer clone, which I have flipped multiple times and are really good. The cheese is insane and Instagram is great to have. Both of those are true. Flip the cheese. Okay. This really needs oil. Hello, Harushi. Opus. Uh-oh. Madco. Oh, no. Okay, flip the cheese for another minute. And then move over. The cheese as well, I should have mentioned this, is really, really good for rollovers. It just has great handle weight. Also, sounds amazing. Okay, let's go back. Opus, that was what you said. Yes. You're wearing my shirt right now. Awesome. Oh yeah, Thai Kraken, so fun. So fun. Or not the Thai Kraken, the Opus. It's a lot of fun. But it's just not as competitive of a flipper as I'd like. And then the Madco. For you, 104th. Madco's pretty sweet. I personally flip my Madco without the weights. Okay, now that I got 66 of you, feel free to drop a like on this stream. Oh, 72 now. But yeah, I think YouTube likes people to like the stream and pushes it to more people, which is kind of what I'm going for. So feel free to do that. You have a Kraken. I have a Kraken. What should I buy? Gotcha. You could always buy a Thai Kraken, quite similar, in some ways, but also very different. Enough so that you can have both of them and go between them and not get bored. Okay, I missed some messages from Harushi. Didn't your Thai Kraken have a Bowie blade? That was my old Thai Kraken. This is my new Thai Kraken. I actually sold my old Thai Kraken at Blade Show West so that I could buy the handle for this one. But at Blade Show, I did trade my blade with Dopey. Yeah, that is true. What's up, Apple V? What's your favorite Nabali's Balisong and why? Honestly, the Teflon... No, I'm kidding. We've talked about that thing enough. The Volt Pro. Currently. I do have 2 more Nabali's Balisongs on the way. They are sending me one of the Create with Nabali's Ballies, which I'm quite excited for. And then I bought another one of the Create with Nabali's Balisongs. So I'll have 2 of the 3 from that competition. So, pretty cool. But the Volt Pro, it's just generally good. If you take out these end weights, get zippy inserts or something, or even the false alive blade for it, we're not going to talk about what happened to this guy. All in all, though, this is my favorite Nabali's product. Currently. I think it's about to change once I get those. Wait a second. Harushi. Is that Holland? It is. Dang. I don't know how I didn't recognize... Well, I guess it's a different name. I know you as H.W. Balisong or Holland, but hello, Holland. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. It's great to see you in the stream. I'm going to flip the embargo for a little bit. What's your favorite Balisong for each brand and why? Okay, I'll name like 4 brands or something like that. Starting off with Squid Industries, let's get over to the Tsunami, my favorite squid product. Of all time. My favorite Balisong of all time. For a really good reason. I can't recommend this enough. However, it is like $750. So it's really hard to get a hold of too. Going with machine-wise, my favorite would have to be probably the Taisasori. Maybe the Opus, just because this is awesome, I guess. Love the Opus, even though I am getting rid of it. Going to Nabali's, it would be the Volt Pro, which I just talked about. And then, like, BB Barfly. The Superfly is really good. The Super Cuda, to be precise, which I don't have. But I've had a couple of them in my hands. And let's go with JK for the last one. JK Design, very expensive maker. The Light Tech is my favorite from him. Stuff like the Monarch is pretty sweet too. I actually really liked the Monarch when I tried it at Blade Show West. Oh, nice. You got the Tsunami clone. Very good hauling. Tsunami and Tykraken are honestly really good flippers. They both are. The Tykraken is in my top 3 squid products for sure. Why do you like the Tsunami so much? What are its specs? Good question. Okay. Whip out the Tsunami again. I like it because it suits my preferences perfectly. We talked about this earlier in the stream when a lot of you weren't here. This thing just suits all my preferences. It's got a very neutral balance. The adjustable weight system I don't use because I like it in its lightest, most neutral form. It's got nice round handles, which I like. The titanium feeling is great, of course. And it's all around just my favorite for pretty much every way. It fills every need I could ever want in a Balisong. So, yeah. Sweet, we're going to see some modding on that clone. Awesome. I'm very excited for that. Man, my throat is getting very dry. We will press on. What do we flip next? What do we flip? Come on, guys. What do we flip? I can't get one now because of the clones. Oh, yeah. You got to watch out. I think there are ways that you can tell. We will see. I'm sure someone will, like, expose something about those clones. The Blue River clones where you can tell. I forgot you got a Light Tech. Yeah, Light Tech's pretty cool. Do you have to order the Balisongs online, or are there stores? There are not stores. Actually, I think you can get some at Cabela's or something. Or I've seen stores that have really cheap ones or Kershaw brand ones. But, yeah, definitely online is the place. How much do you think you'd get a Tsunami for if you were to get it from someone on Insta or Reddit used secondhand? Let's see. I've seen Tsunamis go for $550 at the lowest, but they roughly go for $650, $700. Haven't even posted anything and already have like 10 Instagram followers. Yeah. When people recognize you on Instagram, they follow you immediately. You need to get one and anno it. Yeah, definitely. If you were to add weight to the Tsunami, would it make it more handle biased? Yeah. Anodizing is very fun. Flip your knot. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. My knot. This is my favorite Nautilus in existence. Ultra customized by me. Let me walk you guys through what I did to this, actually. So this was my first real Balisong, my first non-clone. I got it about 1.5 years ago, right when I started this channel. The Buffness Flips. Got it engraved, of course. This is my only Balisong with an engraving like that. But what I did was, after a long time, after lots of failed tunes and lots of scales breaking, I was at Blade Show. I had it dialed in with these new scales that I bought and dyed custom to make them black and red. They were black and white, and the black didn't dye, so I just dyed them in red and got this cool effect. They're spasm finger scales, by the way. And I bought zippy inserts, too. But I got K-Sauce, Kareem, the best Balisong tuner to ever exist. He offered to tune this thing for me. And now I have this awesome knot with a good tune, which I love. Did you do Kraken? I did a little bit. Let's go back to the Kraken. This is the closest thing I have to a normal Kraken right now. My Blade Show 2023 Spiral Kraken. There's not a ton of these out there. It is a speed channel Kraken with a unique milling texture pattern. And it's awesome. I absolutely love it. It's Chan so you just pull apart the handle super easy. Yeah, the Tsunami. You can sometimes get Lucha. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. How do I feel about the Lucha? I don't like it. The Zippy Lucha, though, the one with 3D printed handles on the live blade, is very fun. Super weird, though. You've been looking for an Opus for a long time. Yeah, when I bought my Opus, I had to look for a while, too. Seraph or Tsunami? Tsunami. I do not like the Seraph, actually. Yeah. Kind of a hot take. Not a lot of people think that way. But the Tsunami, nothing beats it. Nothing's come close to beating it. So, yeah. It is a hard question for most, but not for me. Mr. Kareem tuned it to perfection. He did. Solos are cool. Yeah, they are. Hey, yes, Holland followed Arctic on Instagram. Good stuff. If your name is the Buffness Flipped, are you buff? Maybe. No, I'm actually pretty skinny. I'm on the buffer side for a skinny guy. But yeah, the Buffness was just a name. I came up with it like 5 years ago, maybe 6. It was my name. I just made it for a Zoom class at school, and then it stuck. And now it's turned into this kind of a weird origin story for the Buffness. Who's K-Sauce and how good are his tunes? Okay. K-Sauce, you can follow him on Instagram, K___Scott. Wow, underscore sauce. So 3 underscores, 1 sauce. And his name is Kareem. But his tunes are insane. He spends hours and hours tuning all of his Ballies, and he has his books open sometimes for tuning other people's for a price, of course. But his tunes will save any Balisong. If you have a Balisong that can't be tuned, like the Nautilus, he will tune it, and he will make it perfect. Do I play CSGO? I've never played a game of CSGO. I play Fortnite and Marvel Rivals currently. On launch day, I played like 8 hours of Marvel Rivals. It was kind of crazy. I might have to have him do my Kraken. He could do your Kraken, yeah. Krakens are pretty easy to do yourself, though. I have a tutorial on it, actually, on tuning a Kraken, specifically a Kraken, but it works for any Bally that's on bushings. So you can check that out if you wanted to try it yourself. If not, he could definitely go crazy on it. Which Balisong is the most competitive that I've flipped? Going back to the good old Teflon. Nope, the Tsunami. The Tsunami is the most competitive Balisong I've ever flipped. Nothing will ever beat it for me. There's just no way. I don't know. It's nice and light, so you can flip it fast. It's balanced so well to where rollovers, fans, anything really, any trick that you would use in a competition or just in a crazy clip. That's why you see all of the best flippers use a Tsunami. Banks, Joff, Seiji. I don't know if Balisong Nerd has one. James Hill doesn't even have a Tsunami. But a lot of the Squid Squad, especially the older OG folks like Jelly too, they were all Tsunami guys. Still are. I actually flipped one of the first ever Tsunamis. It's like prototype number 2 or something like that. It was Seiji's. And it was really cool. Piece of history right there. I had so much beef with Buffness on his opinion on the Seraph. Yeah. I don't know. I always wanted a Seraph. I thought it would be really cool. Then I tried one and I hated it. Yeah. Oh well. Tsunami was always my dream girl, though. Fun fact, I've had 3 Tsunamis. I've owned 3 of them. This is my 3rd one. I bought my first one at Blade Show West last year, and then I traded that one for a DLC one. And then I sold the DLC one and bought this, and this is probably where I'm going to stay. I missed the raw one, and I didn't like the DLC anymore. What is the easiest combo you know that you would teach people? Okay, let me see. I have a tutorial on an easy combo, but I can't remember it for the life of me. Probably, man, what would it be? Something like that. What did I just do there? Yeah. Pretty easy. It's just very short, too. So it's like a whip rollover to a helix. I just messed it up because I'm doing it too slow. Whip roll to a helix to just an open. So looking like that. Very simple. All beginner tricks that you can use or learn. Had a dream I flipped a Nami, now I need one. Yeah, you need one of these for sure. Looks really good on camera, actually. Be right back. Gonna go talk to Squiggle Seals for a bit. Interesting. Have fun with that, Holland. My cheese handle gap is insane. Yeah, the cheese is a little bit of a chunk. CS not fun. Oh, you just have to practice. You have 125 hours. I have I'm not joking, 3,000 hours on Fortnite. Because I've been playing it for I've played since season 1, off and on. And it really picked up around chapter 3. You just don't want to mess up my $600+ Kraken. Yeah, be careful with that. Do you have a Cygnus? I used to. Actually, I can't say that. I'll just say one day, pretty soon, I'll have a new Cygnus. How does the trainer not be compared to live? That's a really good question, actually. They are very, very similar. Probably the closest between a live and a trainer bally that I felt of the same bally. It's so accurate, incredibly. And yeah, I can't recommend a Tsunami trainer enough. I've had one for a week before as part of a mod work deal. I kind of refurbished it, and it was the best trainer probably that I've flipped. So, yeah, and the Tsunami Live Blade, I've yapped about it for far too long. Best Balisong ever. Okay, I'm not that far behind, chat. That's good. How does this... Oh, wait. You don't play it much, okay. What's the difference between a normal and a DLC Nami? It is a coating. So we'll pull out the DLC Hydro. So it's like a black coating. It's diamond laced coating or something like that. Diamond something like an L word and then coating. And this Hydro, by the way, the DLC Hydro, probably my favorite Hydro iteration besides the trainer. But the DLC on this is shiny, okay? It's a satin DLC. The Tsunami I had was a matte DLC, which I really did not like. And CSGO are knives for €17.50, and my friend has one. Dang. At that point, just get a real Tsunami, you know? CSGO in real life. You were almost able to get a Nami trainer for your tutorial. Oh, so close. Welcome back, Crossfire. You have 7,000 hours on Fortnite. Oh my, Arctic, that's crazy. Thoughts on the BB Barfly Barracuda V2? Let's pull it out again. I haven't talked about it in 45 minutes. The Barracuda V2 is awesome. A very, very fun Balisong. One of my most unique trainers. One of the chunkiest trainers. it opens bottles actually really well. I was able to use it a while back for Thanksgiving, actually, and it was really fun. But flips good, insane value, and lots of fun. It's coated in diamonds. It's not necessarily coated in diamonds. I don't really know how it's made, but I'm pretty sure it's diamond something coating. It does not make it super valuable or anything like that. It just makes it grippy. Would you rather have infinite game but not bacon, or infinite bacon but no game? I don't eat a lot of bacon, so I would take infinite game but not bacon. I had bacon today, though. I have not gamed yet today, so I might be on the wrong track. How much worse is the Hydro compared to the Tsunami? The Hydro is great. The Tsunami is perfect, so a little bit of a step down. And that's probably the easiest way to compare it. Welcome back, Benjamin. How would you compare to the Tsunami to the Totori? Or Totori Trainer, Tsunami Trainer? The Totori Trainer is good. It's kind of unique. A little bit weird. The Tsunami Trainer is one of the best trainers ever. So again, almost perfect. It's a little tiny bit less good than Live Blade, to pretty darn good for the Totori. So perfect, pretty darn good, I'd say. How goes the CNC? Shh, I haven't talked about that on YouTube yet. We'll get to that. If you could afford one, what would your dream Balisong and setup be? I already have it. I have my dream Balisong right here. I actually have pretty much all of my dream Balisongs. I've gotten to the point where my dream grails, I already have. I obviously don't have every Balisong, and there are obviously Balisongs that I would like to have. But these are kind of it. These are some of my favorite, some of my most expensive Balisongs, my dream Balisongs that I've wanted for a long time. So I'm kind of chilling. I wouldn't really change my setup for much. You want to join Fortnite? You and Jesse need to play Fortnite, yeah. Mariah Carey's in Fortnite right now, so that's pretty cool. That's a skin I'm using right now. Might have to get a Tsunami because of your glazing. Hey, if you have an opportunity to get a Tsunami, get a Tsunami. You can't pass that up. You can only get them at Blade Show or on the secondhand market. But secondhand market, you got to watch out for the clones now. So Totori Trainer is worse than the Tsunami. How's the Tsunami Trainer versus Live Blade? Totori Trainer is worse, yes. Definitely, I would say that. Tsunami Trainer and Live Blade are so similar. The Trainer just lacks a little bit of tip weight, I'd say, compared to Live Blade. So, they're both Grail level Ballies. The best Balisong ever, and a top 3 trainer ever, I'd say. That's cool. I got my Tsunami Trainer coming tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy it. Oh, yeah, you are. And I caught up on chat. Let's go. Can you do some tech trick? Yeah. Let's get a good Balisong for tech. Grab the Nautilus. Let's see if I can do some tech. Man, my flipping is so sloppy right now. But, yeah, there's a little bit of tech for you. About all I got. Actually, let me just do, like, a Pinky fan. Just for fun, you know. Are they making new Tsunamis no more? No, they always make new Tsunamis, but they have not done a drop of Tsunamis. You have to get them at a Blade Show, which is really weird. One day, I've talked to Lucas about it. He is going to make production Tsunamis. Like, they're all production, but, like, an actual drops of them. I believe pretty soon, actually, so that's cool. Oh, you got a Shione. Let's go. Live or trainer? My Totori is in bad shape of a tune. It binds most. Dang, dude. That is not fun. And you've had that thing for a while, and I'm sure you've flipped it more than most people have flipped their Totoris. If it lacks tip weight, would you just get a live blade and dull it? Yes, that is what I would do exactly. It still has good tip weight, don't get me wrong, but the live blade just has a little bit more to where it's noticeable. Tip weight is always something you want. You don't necessarily want less handle weight to compensate for less tip weight. You generally want good handle weight and good tip weight for the perfect balance. I thought the Bowie tie Kraken is similar to Tsunami Trainer for balance, and Weehawk is similar to Live Blade Tsunami. I don't know if that's true. I don't really know if that's true either. Balance is a hard thing to tell sometimes between completely different Balisongs if you're trying to compare the balance of them. Sometimes you can tell, though. But when it comes to the different blade shapes, deciding whether Tai Kraken flips like a Tsunami, that's kind of a bold statement that I can't really talk on. I can't speak on that. I wouldn't know. I love Fortnite Ballistic. I haven't played Ballistic yet. I played a first-person map, and I hated it. Since I've been playing so much Marvel Rivals lately, I've been horrible at Fortnite. Kind of sad. Is it possible to trade a Orion up to a Tsunami? Yeah, it's possible. You're going to have your work cut out for you, but I'm sure you could do it. False Edge, yeah. Okay, that's awesome. Benjamin, did you get the DLC one, or did you get, he just dropped DLC Chionis? I thought about snagging one and selling my old one, but I'm going to anno my old one. I don't need to turn all of my grails into DLC stuff. Yeah, it's pretty dumb that you have to go to Blade Show just to get a Tsunami. Yeah, it's just because Lucas can't keep up with it. There's, so many people want Tsunamis, and they are really hard to make. They're so elaborate. So much time is put into the machining of them. Something I will know from experience pretty soon. But he's told me before that as they are, every drop they do, they improve on, their process to make it better, try to make it faster, try to make it to where they can keep up better, and just eventually make things efficiently enough to do a real drop. And I think it's mainly the blades that give them trouble because they drop Tsunami Trainers sometimes. And Tsunami Trainers are, I think, in a lot more demand publicly, so they're putting all of their effort, their handle efforts, into making those, I think. Stonewash, Satin, or Zerblast for Tsunami? Satin is my favorite that I've tried, but I have tried Zerblasted stuff, and Zerblast actually feels really, really good. I personally hate Stonewashed. I honestly would not take a Stonewash Tsunami if I had any other option. And if I did get a Stonewash one, I'd just make it Satin. If you were to get a trainer, okay, elaborate on that, please. Hello, Lil Flips, welcome. Stonewash and Zerblast have grip compared to Satin. More so, yes. Zerblast, or Stonewashed, I kind of don't like that feeling. It's almost a matte feeling sometimes, and sometimes it can get sticky, which I don't like. Zerblast is kind of in between, and I think that's one of my favorite finishes. But Satin is just, as long as it has good texturing on the Balisong, Satin is just a good option all around. So, how many scrolls do you think it will take until I find a furry? Nowadays, I don't know, probably 2. You're going to save up for a Nami instead of a Seraph. Hey, don't say I told you to do that. Seraphs are good. I'm just a Seraph hater. This hobby, it's all preference, but I think a lot of people think of the Tsunami as the generally best option for a Balisong. Generally the best Balisong. While the Seraph, a lot of people love it. A lot of people say it's one of the best. But I think the Tsunami is absolute top. Is the Tsunami Trainer worth it? Also, what other trainers are equally good? Tsunami Trainer is worth it. I know it's a pretty penny, but you're getting what you pay for sure. I've tried an Astra, and assuming the Astra Trainer flips just as good as an Astra, I would say that is really good. I know Ethan Blade Bias has been talking about the Astra a lot lately. Just posted about it yesterday, I think. So you can go check out his stuff to hear about the Astra. It's a lot more cheap, or a lot cheaper. Could have worded that a lot better. Also, stuff like the, if you want more budget, you could get the Super Cuda. That's really good by BB Barfly. Or the Thai Kraken Trainer. Also great. What's up, Oblivion? Welcome. They have Stonewashed Nami trainers in stock right now. Okay. Yeah, I know they just did a drop. Are they out of satin ones? Stonewash. While it is my least favorite, it's still good. Okay, you traded your Mashin for it. Yeah, I tried a Jimpy Mashin. I don't think I didn't make a video on it. I didn't like it, honestly. It just did not work with me. Now that I have Insta, I'm going to try to trade up for a Nami. Let's go, Arctic. You got this. Just watch out for the Blue River clones. The clones with certificates of authenticity and Lucas's name printed on it and serialized to try to fool us. Yeah, watch out for those. I do not support that at all. Don't you think it's better to have the Thai Kraken to Chanwich instead of Sandwich to make it as Grail like the Tsunami? Ooh, good question. Well, I'd say the Thai Kraken wasn't necessarily meant to be as Grail level as the Tsunami. Like, obviously, there's a big price difference. This is not a good example of a more normal Thai Kraken. Where is it? But what I'm trying to say here is the normal Thai Kraken, not the one with the special Damascus blade, comes with a normal Kraken blade that is like AEBL or something like that. I don't know the blade steel. While the Tsunami is S35VN, much more of an expensive steel, the Grail level steel. And these Thai slabs were probably quite cheap to machine, leading to a cheaper product. I do think if they made the Thai Kraken Chanwich, they'd have to mill out a lot more stuff to bring the weight down, that kind of thing. But I'm happy with the Thai Kraken. I do think they could have made it Grail level, though, and that would have been really, really cool. You know, never know. Maybe they would. Thai Kraken V2 is completely different. Never know. You got a Fly 1 by chance? Absolutely not. I am not a fan of the Fly 1. Is that a trainer? This guy? No. This is a Damascus blade. It is legit. You can see the edge reflecting a little bit. I'm a trained professional, so I don't really got to worry about getting bit. Muscle memory's got me covered, you know. Stonewash trainer are in stock. Okay. How long do you think it would take to be a pro flipper? To be a pro flipper, I'd say 3 years. That's how long Banks, arguably the best flipper in the world, I believe that's how long, has been flipping. Pretty sure he's been going 3 years. He just won a competition, and he's been sponsored by the best company, Squid Industries. So I would say that you only need about 3 years. I've been going for 2, falling a little bit behind, but I just got to keep grinding, you know. Man, I'm really behind. Okay. Got a Zurblasted Tykraken. Oh, wait. Yeah, Zurblasted Tykraken, but I guess it's irrelevant since it's designed and painted lol. Okay, wait. Why? Oh, gotcha. Because of the Zerblast. Yeah, the Zerblast might still be there. Like, even when you anodize it, Zerblast should stay as the base texture. Unless you polish it off. I think that's what you mean. What would you do if you lived in a country where live blades are illegal, but maybe there are still ways to get them in your country? I would possibly still try to get them, but you could always just go for trainers or false live blades and still get the full effect. 10,000 hours worth. Yeah, that's mathematically correct, yeah. Live or trainer. Live all day. If I like the Tykraken, then would I like the Nami more than the Seraph? And where would I go from there if it's so biased in one direction, and where would I go if I hate it? I would go for the Tsunami, personally. You like the Tykraken? You like Squid, I'm sure. The Tsunami is a lot closer to the Tykraken than the Seraph is. You're much more likely to hate the Seraph than you are the Tsunami. I've only seen one person not like the Tsunami. And I've seen a lot more people not like the Seraph. Still, a lot of people do like the Seraph. It's one of the most liked, but it's also disliked by quite a few. Tsunami is not. I wanted to get a Knot Trainer, but it's really expensive to get one shipped to the EU, so I got an Arm Shark clone instead. That's good. Arm Shark Nautilus clones, I have heard, are quite good. We got 100 viewers again, so it's been a while. Might as well whip it out. This thing is really hard to flip with, especially when I have a camera in front of my face, you know? Oh, okay, back down to 96. It's going back. Okay, could get caught up. That's probably your mash. Oh, yeah, it was your mashing. Duh. What am I thinking? I don't know how. Yeah, you're the one who sent those. Yeah, I did not love that thing. Okay, see ya, Arctic. When you finish your stream, can we keep talking about the Balisong Z? Sure. Oh, yeah, that's you. It must be you. Here, let me show it off real quick. Completely forgot to send you those pictures. Some oil on the bottom. But yeah, I will send you those pictures right away. I'm actually going to put this right by my door so I remember. And saying there's Blue River Krakens. Oh, no, not Blue. Those guys are going to really mess up the secondhand market. Nami clones are messed up. You should always be able to tell the difference between the real and the fake thing. Exactly. I completely agree. Show your cool knife. Okay. Well, this is probably one of my coolest because of the Damascus blade. Okay, we're back to 100 viewers. I think we're going to stay somewhere around that. So once we get to 150, I'll pull out the big guy again. But this is one of my coolest. Top 5 favorite Balisongs of all time. Tsunami. Tykraken would be like number 3. Solo. Speed Channel Kraken. I don't know what number 5 would be. Maybe like Hydro or like a Nautilus. Probably my custom Nautilus. Those are a good top 5 for sure. And why? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to go through why. Well, I guess I will. Tsunami, Tykraken, both phenomenal. Solo, one of the best. Honestly, they're all just some of the best. 4 out of 5 for Squid. Showing my love for them, of course. That's my favorite company. How did you get into Balisongs? I got into Balisongs 2 years ago tomorrow. when my best friend bought me my first one for Christmas as a Christmas gift. It just sent me down this path of craziness. I do got a Volt Pro. I have two. This one is mine, and it is messed up. I really need to get new G10 because one piece busted. And then I have this one for a giveaway that I've given away, but the winner has not claimed yet. Trained professional, and then gets cut. Yeah, that's not going to happen. No way. Yeah, Polish Flipping is here. What's up, Mac? Good to see you. Your LDY competition edit was clean. Welcome back, 104th. Yes, we all love Polish Flipping's flips. Do you still have the original Kraken handles from the Damascus blade? No, I sold those to Crossfire, actually. I brought them up with me to Blade Show West, along with Link flips, and he wanted to make a special Kraken. So he bought a Kraken, and then he traded, or no, he sold his handles. Or no, he traded his handles, and then he took my handles, because I just needed the blade. Camera smack. Yeah, those will happen sometimes. Can I see the Damascus blade more closely? Sure. See if it'll focus. Really cool wavy Damascus pattern. I love it. Pretty sweet. How'd you get the Damascus? Blade Show West. Waited in line 4 hours for it. Do I have a solo? Yes, I do. Here's my solo. My custom solo I did myself. Love this guy so much. How long will you be live? I will probably cut it in 6 minutes. Yeah. End that. Actually, I'll cut it in 2 minutes. I'll get through the chat and then cut the stream. That way it's an hour and a half. I'm getting pretty parched right now. What is your favorite? The Tsunami is my favorite. Aluminum speed channel Kraken or titanium speed channel Kraken? The titanium Kraken is not channel, so it can't be speed channeled. It is sandwich. And I can't really pick a favorite there. That's like picking my favorite child. Those two are two of my favorites ever. If you're ever picking out someone to send one to, pick me. I'm a father of 3 on a single income. I can't afford nice toys. I'll keep you in mind. Hello, Colton. You are here near the end. You got an Orion 1.5 trainer or live? I don't. Favorite Kraken blade shape? Tonto. What is the solo? Who made it, and what's the story behind yours? Good question. The solo is a Balisong, very expensive, $1,000 roughly, made by Joe Hansen, designed by him, machined by JK, finished by Joe. I got this thing secondhand for $700, and I kind of cleaned it up, did some wild stuff to it, and it's pretty special to me. Is there any Balisongs around the price of the Frank P that are better than it? The Nabali's Canyon. The Frank P is about $35. The Canyon is about $40. I would recommend the Canyon over the Frank P. Kind of wish I got the other blade instead of the Tonto. I like it, but I don't know if I love it yet. Gotcha. Well, the Tonto is one of the best flipping. Well, a lot of people like the speed channel, or not. Sorry, the Weehawk on the speed channel handles. But I think the Tonto is just the best balanced. It has the most tip weight. Why is your Nami basically unmodded? Because I have modded my old Tsunami a lot. I am a modder. I could mod this and go crazy, but I flipped this thing so much that an anno, if I put it on, would fade away a little bit. And I don't really want that. But, yeah, good question. Do the big one again. Okay, we will end the stream with this guy. Do a wrist bump on it. That didn't work. You already have a can. Oh, maybe the extrusion by Navali's. A little more expensive, but really fun. You have that one trench knife Balisong as well? Yeah. Yep. Okay, guys. Thank you all for tuning into this little stream. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to cut it here. And I will see you guys later. I'm sure I'll do more streams in the future. Last question. Would you like to flip, take a look at, and mod my V3 Kraken trainer and my Firefly? I cannot mod aluminum stuff. I'm sorry about that. Okay, see you guys.